guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel Shine and Glow. So as you can see by today's video, that in today's video I'm going to be shooting a natural makeup tutorial. Now this is not a no makeup look, but I'm going to definitely show you how you can get ready for your coffees or for your lunch, even if you're going with your friends, parents, family, anyone. This is like a very natural looking makeup. You should not look cakey in person, not even on camera, not even in person. So I am going to start off by using a setting spray. Now this is a very amazing hack, you guys. So if you use a setting spray before doing your makeup looks really good at last and it lasts really long. So I'm gonna just spritz a little bit of setting spray on my face. This will make sure that my skin looks glowy and hydrated and my skin looks really nice. Now I'm gonna like pat this setting spray into my face. So next up, I'm going to be using a moisturizer, and I'm going to be using a mix of my most favorite moisturizers. So these two are my favorite moisturizers. The first one is the Face Shop Chia Seed Moisturizer. This is having vitamin B12 in it, and it's the Chia Seed Moisturizer. And this one's Cetaphil Moisturizer. It's a hydrating moisturizer for face and body. So I like to use a mix of both of these moisturizers. As you can see, my skin looks nicely hydrated and glowing. Now up next, I'm going to also hydrate my lips by using a lip balm. So I'm going to be using the Plum Sugar Candy Lip Balm. It's in the shade Berry Feast. It's a nice purplish color and it's really pretty and really hydrating. As you can see, I have used a lot of it and I absolutely love it because it is thick in consistency, gives a very nice hydration, also has a little bit of tint to it. I love this lip balm. Now next up, I'm going to be using my primer. So for the primer, I will be using the Nykaa's Prep Me Up Face Primer. This is like my all-time favorite. These are the staple products I use all the time for a no makeup look or a natural look because these are super beautiful in consistency. So I just take a little bit of this primer and I just go with this on my under eye area and this particular area because this area has a little bit of open pores and texture. Next up, I'll be using the MAC Stroke Cream in the shade Pink Light to add that beautiful glow to my face. I'm going to take a very tiny amount and apply it on the highest points of my face. This particular step will make sure that my skin looks really dewy from within because if I apply a lot of highlighter on the outside part of my face, then my face will look really chunky and glittery, which I absolutely don't want, and I want my skin to look like it's glowing from within. And being an oily skin type, I think this particular product, which is the MAC Stroke Cream, adds a really nice glow to your skin without making your skin oily. So now next up, to add the coverage to my face, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. It's in the shade 312. It's a really nice shade. It is like a shade darker for my skin tone, a shade or two darker to my skin tone, but that's why I like it because if the concealer is a little bit darker to your skin tone, the coverage is the best. And I like to use my fingers to blend this concealer out. And at the end, when I'm done with my concealer and foundation, I use a blender at last. Otherwise, I just use my fingers on a daily basis. So okay, I'm going to apply this concealer on those areas where I have like a little bit of acne, scarring and pigmentation. I go slowly because this is like a full coverage. I take it in very little amount. Now I'm gonna just pat it in. This gives a really amazing coverage. I think the best drugstore full coverage concealer which is available in the market right now is this particular concealer. And also with fingers, I like to just pat. Look at the difference, it's so amazing. Next up, I use the foundation. So for the foundation, I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation for a daily basis, and this is in the shade 125. It's an amazing foundation. I really love the consistency, so I just take half a pump and I just apply on the parameters and I just blend it with a blender, the foundation. I just contour my nose a little bit because my nose is a little thicker and I want it to be, so I just contour a little bit on my nose. Next, I'll be using a lipstick as my blush. So this is a lipstick by Nykaa. It's extremely pink, so I cannot use it on my lips because I don't like this pink color on my lips, but this looks amazing as a blush. I'll show you why. So I just go in with my finger. This is what I want my skin to look all the time. Just look at the difference what blush does to your face. This lipstick is a very good formula You can take any shade of your liking and just use it as a blush. So now, after doing this beautiful step, I'm gonna set my under eyes because my under eyes are getting creases. For that, I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, a very little amount just to set my under eye. So first, I make sure I'm getting rid of any creases. So I take my loose powder on the tip and I just set the under eye because I want this part of my face to look glowy and not dry. So I just set my under eye a little bit over here because this part of my face tends to get really oily. For eye makeup, I don't do a lot. I just have my Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette and I take my fingers, I take this warm brown color and I go with this on my crease with my fingers to just give a little bit of depth. As you can see, a very little difference, but it looks really pretty. I'm gonna get rid of the bake and I'll take the same brush and I'll just go with it on my lower lash line just to create like a depth, as you can see. So next up for my eye makeup, I'll be using a mascara. So I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Voluminizing Mascara. This is by far the best mascara I ever used, and this hourglass shape of the mascara is ultra amazing. This is my lashes without mascara. I'm going to show you my lashes after mascara, so let's just see the difference. Look at the difference in just one coat, and like this is like beautiful. And I don't apply mascara on the inner part because if I only apply like on the outer part, firstly it gives me like a lifted look and a very natural look. I just go in with another mascara because mascara is a true love. I go with the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara and I just coat my lashes once more with that mascara to give the extra length. And just to add a little bit of more lengthening effect, I go with this eye kajal. This is the Nykaa Rock the Line kajal on my upper waterline. Now, what is waterline? Waterline is this bit. See how fuller it looks. Now I like to line my lips a little bit because I like a fuller lip effect. So I'm going to use this nude lip pencil by Nykaa. It's called Chocolate Boy. And then I use this lipstick by Nykaa. It's in the shade Helena 12. It's a very pretty nude pink peachy color. At last, I'm gonna fix my face using the fixing spray by Faces Canada. Now, be very careful if you have a fixing spray. जिसकी spritz बहुत, it's very watery. बहुत दूर से करना. And this is how you get the beautiful natural looking makeup look. I hope you liked today's video, and if you like this makeup look, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.